Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back at Mitchin University, where, as you can see in the top right, we are very close to having a 3-star hospital. We do have a couple of things to do, though. We have a challenge, $200,000. We can try it. We have a promotion to go through. We'll get it done. We have an injections emergency. We'll try it. We have staff training that's required. You know what? We will train you in research and number 2. So off you go to do that. And you want training as well? I don't even know what you do, Fredward Mackinbosh. But you know what? We'll train you as well. We'll give you motivation, because that seems like a great idea. There you go. We'll get that training started. So, there have been a bunch of changes since the last episode. Coming over here, you might be able to tell that I've been a little bit busy. So, the reason that this was all done off camera, and this isn't something I'm going to do a whole lot of, I'll walk you through everything here as well. But the reason this was done off camera is because it was a couple of mornings ago. I was feeling a little bit sick. I didn't really want to record, but I really wanted to play 2 Point Hospital, so I thought, well, you know, we'll do a little bit off camera. And I just kind of quietly sat and just built this for an hour and kind of had my breakfast, and that was it was nice. It was nice. What can I say? I'm not going to apologize for having a nice time with the video game. It was good. It was a really nice break from being stressed out and annoyed at Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So, you know, that's where we're at. I've also gone ahead and I've upgraded a lot of the machines around here. They are doing pretty good. Unfortunately, it seems that a lot of the fluid accelerator rooms are busy. So, I'm gonna see, I don't know why I said busy, but, you know, I'm gonna see what I can do with maybe going ahead and getting another one of those. I'm also wondering, this ward here is not super busy. So do we need another one? I mean, we have a ward over here as well. I feel like we don't. I'm basically wondering what we could throw up there to fill up the space, because I don't want to do... We don't need to do a fluid... What do you call it? Fluid analysis room. We don't need a huge one here. Well, I guess we could do this sort of thing, I suppose. It kind of works. We'll go ahead and take that out of there and do the door right there. The fluid analysis thing can go... Well, I guess it could go almost in there. That would have been kind of neat. We'll go ahead and put the fluid analysis thing there, the fluid accelerator. And what I'd like to do is get myself a bin back in the corner. I'd like to get a fire extinguisher over by the machine. We'll go ahead and get some hand sanitizer. I swear the DPI on my mouse feels a lot higher than it is. Get some hand sanitizer there. Get a radiator going. Get a nice plant going. And do we want to do a cupboard? We could probably get away with one of these. And obviously, we're going to need a nice dog painting right there. So that's going to be done. What I think we'll do next is go ahead. What was the other thing with the cubes on here? It was cardiology. So we're gonna throw another cardiology in here. I'd love to make it a little bit smaller to not, you know, completely block that door, but I'm not gonna bother doing that. So cardiology's door is gonna go right there. The treadmill can go there, and that'll hopefully help the queue at the other cardiology department. So extinguisher there, hand sanitizer there. And radiator right about there. That should be fine for cardiology. And this right here, I guess, we could go ahead and throw a news agent in here. Definitely seems like a decent little space for it. And I suppose we could go ahead and throw some benches out here as well. So right about there, and we'll do one right about there. And can I get them to go nicely in the middle? I absolutely can. That looks fine to me. That looks like a nice little seating area. I kind of like it. We can even go up to about there as well. That seems pretty good. Could throw some snack machines in there as well. Don't think I'm going to bother with that, but I will put a bin up in the corner with, I think, a plant up there as well for a little bit of added beauty. Let's see. I'd like to get some more beauty in here. I guess it's mostly because a lot of the plants are dead, though, so we maybe don't need to do that. We'll get one in there. We'll get one in there as well. And you know what? We'll throw one there, too. Just to make sure this part of the hospital is a little bit nicer. We could do a magazine rack. We have got one down here, though, so I don't know if we need it. Leaflet stand can go there, though, so that'll stop people from getting super bored, and that's not the button I wanted to press. So I guess let's go ahead and hire an assistant. We'll go ahead and get Erica Cougar, and you can work on the news agents there. Perfect. Now, who works in here? That is going to be a nurse and a nurse, so let's hire... Look at that mustache. Let's go ahead and get David Chunder to work back here. And we'll go for Anna Whisker. So Chunder and Whisker are the two new members of staff. Let's have a look. And I believe Chunder is working in fluid. So Whisker is cardiology. And then Chunder was fluid analysis. So there we go. That's them set up to do their jobs. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going there, bud? You are working in fluid analysis. You're correct, you are. And you are also working in fluid analysis? I don't think so. Cardiology. Right in there, please. And then you... Fluid analysis. There you go. So we have them working. There is no longer a nurse working in there. I'm wondering, is the nurse on break or have I done something dumb here? Now you are on a break for 19 days. That's fine. Where is the nurse that was working in here? That's what I'm wondering right now. Is it you? I think it might be. Let's see. What job do you do? I've actually got no idea. You're going back to work in just a day, though, so let's speed things up. There we go, fluid analysis. So you are, I guess, going to right there. All right. So it looks like that's lowered the queue a little bit on fluid analysis. We do have 3 of those, and I guess analyzing, that's the word. Analyzing fluids, I guess, does... That is kind of a big deal in hospitals, so that kind of makes sense. Let's see, staff training required, no and no. We are about to get those research points, though. We have upgrading on cardiology going ahead. And there we go. We are a 3-star hospital. Congratulations. Your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. You have established a first-class research institute and a terrific boon to the university. I'm told that they're very grateful, and I'd imagine that I'm supposed to be too. Alas, yours fragrantly, Tarkeen Foxbridge, Health Minister. We got a server. That's kind of neat. Don't know what I need it for. I don't know where I can put it. I guess probably like the research room or something. Like, is that where the server goes? I really don't know. I have no idea. Drug Mixer 3 has been unlocked, though, so let's go ahead and start upgrading the pharmacies around here. So we'll get all of those done. I think we have another one. Could have swore we had another one. Apparently not. Bit weird. We only have 2 pharmacies. Fair enough. Fair enough. Staff promotion. There you go. Not bad. Special report as well. Not bad. So, I did mention we'd have a look at what I did up here. As you can see, there are 5 new GP's offices, and that's part of why there are so many queues in this hospital. 5 GP's offices. We have a jab master up here in the injection room. We obviously have the fluids room. We have 2 more psychiatry rooms back here. Then, of course, we have another injection room, fluids room, toilet, and then the ones we just built. So that's what this extension is. It is a, well, honestly, I think it's kind of nice. Go ahead and promote you a little bit. And you might be thinking, you know, well, we got 3 stars, what's next? I actually kind of want to see what else I can do with this, because our doctors, they're actually not amazing right now. to be completely honest. They're still kind of bad. And I'd like to see what I can do to fix that. I'd like to see if we can maybe do some more with the doctors. I'd also like to see about perhaps having a dedicated research building of some sort. Because what we could do is build a giant, and I mean giant, and I'm going to try it here because I think it'd be kind of neat. I'm thinking we go research, we go like this, and we say that this entire space is one giant research room. Is this where the server goes, by the way? I'm curious. It is. It will actually add on to the research. So I'm thinking this right here, one giant research space. Huge, huge research space. I think it could be a cool idea because what you end up with is, well, a giant research space. What can I say? So I kind of want to do this. I'm going to be honest. I know it's a bit silly, but I can put a lot of researchers in there and have things get researched so quickly over and over and over, just everything. So I think research door right there. I reckon we'll not bother with windows, but these desks are 10,000 and, 20,000 and so on and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some desks done. In fact, I want to do these monitors first. These need to be on walls. So a monitor there, there, and there with desks sort of like this. So you almost have, you kind of have the desk facing the monitors. And then we could do research pods. Well, we could do 2 of these at least. One, actually, can I get these right beside? I can only get 1 of these. Interesting. Okay. So the research pod can go right there. We can do some monitors kind of around that as well. And maybe more desks. Maybe that's a thing. So a desk there and a desk there. We could have 5 researchers in this one space. Which is probably a little bit excessive, I'm going to be honest. But we have a bit of money. I kind of figure we might as well try. I kind of feel we might as well try. So let's see. We are probably going to want some plants in here to make it kind of nice. So we'll do, I don't know, a plant there and a plant there. Can maybe do some plants at either side of the desks? I really don't know. What about getting rid of these plants? Let me pause the game while I do this as well, because I'm hearing people dying left and right, and I'm not a big fan of that. So, plants like... I guess these can go between the desks a little bit easier. So something like that. I think that kind of works. I think that looks kind of nice. Get rid of those ones, just because it'll be a little bit, asymmetrical. We could do some cupboards in here. And I'm kind of tempted to do some cupboards in here. So, something... Just something that kind of blocks up the space, honestly. So, there and there. And I think there and there as well. Just, again, something that's gonna change up the space a little bit. We can get some servers in here as well. Absolutely gonna be doing that. So, we got a nice big row of servers here. How expensive is this room right now? Does it tell me? $204,000. Oh, okay. We can get the whiteboard. Why not? Increase the room prestige. And this is unnecessarily huge. Hold on. Let's get rid of some of this. Because what we can do is we can actually make the room smaller, like that much smaller, and we could do like a large. We could have a large training room over here or something like that. I think that could be quite cool. So do something like that. The room is already a research powerhouse. House, whatever. We'll go ahead and get a whiteboard there and there. And I still want to divide the room up a little bit. It's already prestige. Well, it's not prestige level 5 anymore. I want to get it back up to prestige level 5 though. So I think a couple of cupboards right in the middle here. Just back to back with a couple of other ones. Even though that's leaving a bit of an awkward gap. Though I guess I can do that. That's kind of cool, actually. Sort of like a central unit, almost. I like it. I like that a lot. Let's see. I could get one over here as well, right next to all the cupboards. So it's like a central divider. I dig it. All right, let's see what else we can do in here. Obviously, we have the servers, wherever they are. Seems that the servers, there they are, 10,000 each. We're still at 125,000, but maybe we leave the servers till later. Or actually, delete those and try and cram the servers in here. Because I can totally do that. So just a bunch of servers right in there with that one there. Now these ones are slightly out of line, that's fine. Then this one sort of gets tucked right there. So $175,000. That's kind of ridiculous. That is kind of ridiculous. This space up here is suddenly finding itself to be, well, not all that useful. I'm kind of thinking, what do we do here? Maybe get rid of this as well. And delete these guys and move the whole thing back a little bit. So it all finds itself right back against that wall instead. That seems like it actually works pretty well. I like that. So this is going to be our 5 researcher research room, basically. Which is a little bit crazy. Come on, place it properly. Come on, there we go. And this one, right in the... Actually, you know what? Get rid of that central one. What could we put in there? Can I get a display skeleton in there? Oh, that would have been perfect. What about a plant? I can do a plant. I'll get behind that. So there we go. I think that works. I think we could maybe go ahead and get a brain anatomy poster and a light-headed poster. And I think that's our research room. $164,000. Job done. That is ridiculous. But I love it. Next up, I want to do a training room. And it's actually going to be... I'm going to do a big training room. And there's a reason I'm doing a huge training room that we'll get to in just a second. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And 4 up here. And we'll do 4 just down here as well. So like that. We can actually get a couple more in. I think we will. Well, actually, no, we'll not. That's fine. We can throw a whiteboard back there. We can throw encyclopedia bookcases. What do these do? Oh, additional training room speed. Well, well, well. I did not know that. Interesting. Well, that's going to be hugely appreciated. Very, very keen for some extra training room speed. Very, very keen. I'll go ahead and throw those like so. That'll add some nice speed to the training room. Can I get them on this side? I absolutely can. I don't think I will, though. We'll go ahead and get a bin down there. We'll get a fire extinguisher by the door. Hand sanitizer by the door as well. Radiator down the back and a radiator up by the front as well. And maybe a little plant just into the corner there as well. We're almost prestige level 5 on this. Can I get there? With maybe a couple of posters. There we go. Prestige level 5 on the training room. All right. So the reason I've done that is because what I want to do is hire 5 researchers or 5 doctors, and immediately we're going to say, you know, go get trained. And a big training room like this can train 12 people in simple things like, I don't know, we could say get them trained up in motivation. So this right here is going to be really, really useful. And what I'm thinking we can do opposite this is go ahead and throw a staff room. We'll finally get a big, proper staff room. So let's see what we can buy for it. We can get a television. It's time. Get a TV. Get an exercise frame? Interesting. A punching bag? Huh. Energy drinks machine. Oh, I'm so tempted by that. I'd love the arcade machine as well. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We got the TV, that's fine. Let's get the exercise frame and the punching bag, because I love that idea. And let's have this, like, upper part of the staff room be almost like a gym. So if you're kind of, you know, you're frustrated after a long shift, you can go up to the gym and take out all your frustrations, you know? You could go painting. I'd love to get like an easel in here and see them painting, but you know, they're not all Bob Ross, so unfortunately that's not really an option. Let's go ahead and put the sofa there, and let's get a sofa there. And we'll get like a little armchair. We'll actually not bother with a little armchair. We'll do I'd love to get a coffee table in the middle. I don't think that's going to happen. What about a rug? We can technically get a rug. I don't think we'll bother with it. Could throw a rug under here, though. Might not be a bad idea to throw a rug under the, under that bit for working out. Kind of works. I don't think they're going to want display skeletons. I think they'd probably want to go to the staff room and sort of, you know, check out of work for a little bit, so we'll not bother with that. Let's see, what else have we got? Notice boards, kind of going to be important. A telephone, probably not a bad idea. A clock, not a bad idea. I'd love to get the dartboard, I really would. Anything else? We've only got 10 kudosh, so probably not. Could throw a coffee maker in here. I think I'll do that. Could throw a bookcase as well, actually. Actually kind of tempted by the bookcases. What if we did bookcases sort of as like dividers? So the bookcases are what are going to separate the gym area. So something a bit like that. That one actually looks... I wonder if I can get that closer. So I can get that to there. That's a little better. So that kind of divides up the gym area. Just a teensy little bit. I like that. I think that's a cool looking staff room. Quite expensive, but, you know, let's do it. So there we go. This is currently a completely staff-only area of the hospital. I think that's kind of neat. We have a bunch of doctors we can get here. So, let's say Crystal. Let's say, I mean, they do have, let's see, they have got references, right? They are an entertainer, they're cheap, they make people happier when interacting with them, so that's great. We have you. You are inspiring, you're nasty, so you'll upset people, you're a real burden, so that's not good, but we'll hire you anyway. Percy is positive, has green fingers, so that's good as well. And you are hygienic, funny, and generally dubious. So you 5, you new hires, are going to need to be trained in research. And we're going to get someone in to do this. And we need to figure out who the trainees are going to be. This is the tricky part. Can I just drop you in there? Like, is that a thing? Can I drop you in there to learn research? Can I do that with all of you? Can I pick up all of you and say, go learn research? I'd love to be able to. Tell you what, let's start research. Let's say we'll bring you in to do. We'll start the training. We'll pick you up and say, learn research. This is perfect. This is so much easier. Pick you up and say, learn research. We'll pick you up and say, learn research. And you, learn research as well.